Alright everybody, here's the old gear, and the new gear is pressed on. So now we're pretty much good to go. We just gotta... Yep. It fits snugly in there. Now that we see the new gear is mounted in there, best thing to do is pretty much put the other gears in gently. Well, since I'm right-handed, I have to hold it with the other hand. There we go. There we go. Have the other gears in like there, and put this gear. Put that gear in like that. Now with all the gears back into place, whoa, shoot. Now with all the gears back in place, we can bolt it back up. Oh, shoot. Hate it when that happens. There we go. Yeah, you only have one pair of hands, so it's really unfortunate this has to happen. There we go. So what you pretty much do is you try to retrace all your steps. Yeah, you retrace what you have taken out, and it pretty much all comes back to you. I've done this so many times, so I'm quite used to it. Oh, also, before I forget, when you put on the new gear, be sure to use some of this thread Loctite. The reason being is when you put it on the shank, that decreases the chances of the new gear coming to spin right off. Because red thread Loctite is high strength. And what that means is the only way that gear will come spinning right off with this on is if it goes over 200 degrees inside the gearbox. Even during extreme heat, it has to get really, really hot in order for the gear to come sliding right off. So you want to decrease the chances of having the new gear come spinning right off. Yeah, so what we're doing is we're trying to secure all fastening points. Make sure everything is well fastened and buttoned up before we can put the gearbox and the engine back inside the firebox area. Alright, and we have one more screw to go. And here it is. Alright. Now the engine is ready to be put back in. And now that that's the case, gently move the eccentrics out of the way. And move these wires out of the way gently. Yep, now the engine's back in. And first, you want to gently slide one of the eccentric holding points right on the shank. Oh, jeez. It came off a wire. Here we go. It snagged on the wire and the wire pushed it right off. Yep. Then, gently slide one of the eccentrics on. Now, be much easier. Yeah. There we go. It is not, it's not too hard, but because these things are very, very flimsy, it's sort of a challenge. Okay. The eccentrics won't really settle until they're very well anchored. So okay. With both anchor points on, the eccentrics should settle. Really need two hands to do this. Okay, both eccentrics are on the right hand side. Now that that's the case, we can put the spacer on. And we can put this bearing block assembly right on. There we go. Now with that in play, it's best to gently turn the locomotive the other way. Well, it's on the guide pin. Okay. Okay. Now here we go again. So now, get one of the eccentric anchor points. Yeah. A Walschaerts valve gear would be much easier, but the beauty of a Stevenson valve gear is it's a lot less to oil. I will say, when it comes to working and servicing a locomotive, I do prefer a Stevenson over a Walschaerts because there's a lot less to oil around and a lot less moving parts. But when it comes to working on and taking apart and disassembly, the Walschaerts valve gear is more of a beauty. Also, it's more fun to see a Wallschutz valve gear in operation. There we go. Got one of the eccentrics on. And I have to hold my finger on the other side so it doesn't come sliding out of the bearing block, and so the eccentrics don't start moving around. The eccentrics. Because with all these wires in the way, you have to be really careful and use caution. And there we go. The other eccentric anchor point, and we just have to put the other eccentric on. On. Alrighty, come on. Uh-oh. Okay, they're on backwards. This eccentric does not want to settle. And when that happens, that means you have to do it all over again. Don't fret. Oh, shoot! Now it's coming out on the other side. Oh, geez. You know what? I'm going to have to stop right here and fix it.